time today. What is up, everybody? It is Sunday. It is 8:01 Pacific Standard Time. Do you know where your cryptids are?
Yeah, it's behind me. I'm sure you missed me saying that, right?
Tammy tried to fill in for you last week.
I said it for you last time.
Nice.
Welcome back to the King. Christmas time is over. By the way, everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays ahead of time, because we won't see you until next Sunday on this one.
And I was going to say that at the end. You beat me to it.
I beat you to it. We went early.
All right.
We're going to probably be too far off the rails by the time of the end of the show.
That's only because I'm back in the seat here. We were talking before going on air, the doctor, professor, doctor, doing her little emojis over here before we got going. The little ghost in the machine here. She was just probably getting a head start.
Yeah, we were like, are we on? Are we live? Right? We're checking all our sources going,
no.
What is going on?
She's got that secret connection. All right. So,
top of the hour, Christmas is coming. We are on episode 7 of season 5. Yeah, we have 4 documentaries we're going to shoot next year. We're getting very ahead of ourselves. Shooting starts in March.
Yeah, that's my go-to, is to start it early. Get up there, shoot some little extra B-roll or whatever, and play some cameras.
It should be a good time, and we don't have to worry about any other documentary studios coming out and cutting the good stuff.
Right.
Anywho, we are in Alaska month, because we had already done all the Christmas stuff. So tonight we are talking about the Red Onion Saloon, way up north to Alaska, in Skagway, Alaska. I've actually been there. It's a very nice place. Tammy, you know what to do.
Right. Welcome to a little town called Skagway, Alaska. Located at 201 Broadway is the Red Onion Saloon. Stepping into Skagway's Red Onion Saloon is like stepping back in time. With its finely crafted bar, vintage memorabilia, and an old-time ambiance. The saloon transports visitors to the height of the Klondike Gold Rush. But beneath the veneer of historical charm, the Red Onion Saloon also boasts a haunted history that brings a whole different kind of thrill. It is still standing and operating as a saloon, restaurant, and a museum. The new owner, Tracy Labarge, said that becoming the owner of the Red Onion is a dream come true for her. The previous owner had the business for 46 years. She's been asked by many people from the town if she believes in the ghost that lives in the Red Onion, to which she said, heck yeah, and I'm hoping to meet her. Now, let's talk about how the Red Onion Saloon and Brothel came to be. The Klondike Gold Rush came to Alaska in 1897. Captain William Moore had founded the town of Skagway. The town had no law to speak of. According to a member of the Northwest Mounted Police, It was a little better than hell on earth. The streets of Skagway were filled with fights, liquor, and prostitution. There was also a con man named Jeff Soapy Smith. He had risen to considerate power, and he liked to think of himself as a kind and generous benefactor to needy people. In actuality, he was a sophisticated swindler. If you were a prospector looking for your future or your fortune in gold in the late 1890s, a trip to the Klondike in Alaska was the place you went. Gold was discovered there by local miners on August 16, 1896. And when the news reached Seattle and San Francisco the following year, it triggered a stampede of would-be prospectors. During the Klondike Gold Rush, an estimated 100,000 prospectors traveled to this region of the Yukon in northwestern Canada between 1896 and 1899.
Too many people for me.
Yeah. The Red Onion Saloon went into business in 1898. Captain Moore personally cut the planks to build the saloon. Not only could the weary, tired, and lonely miners get their liquor after a hard day searching for gold, they could take part in other pleasures of the establishment. What would those be? It could simply be dancing with the girls in the beautiful dance hall, or visiting the second story of the Red Onion for 15 minutes of companionship.
That's all it took?
The brothel. I'm sure they could pay for more. The brothel offered 10 prostitutes, each with their own room upstairs. The rooms were called cribs. They were small, but each one had several doors in case I needed to make a hasty exit from the room. When the Red Onion was built, it was painted white with dark trim. There are 2 stories to the building, and the lower floor has a storefront and big storefront window. And that same year, there was a fire that destroyed part of the town, but luckily, the Red Onion survived and it wasn't damaged.
Hey, Tammy.
Yeah.
I think we should have put a warning up at the beginning. We're talking about prostitutes and brothels.
No, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
Like the preamble we give during the ghost walks. These are certain words we're going to be talking about, and hopefully nobody's virgin ears are damaged from hurt.
Come on, Julie's ears aren't virgin.
Especially with this next sentence. When men visited the whorehouse, they would go.
Wait. Tammy, whoa. Right. Bathhouse.
Yeah.
Okay. They would go to the bar where 10 dolls were kept on the bar, each meticulously crafted to resemble the women working upstairs. So each woman had their own handcrafted doll that was made to look as close to them as possible. They were often distinguished by their hair color and their eye color to match their real-life counterparts. The men would choose the doll and have 5 $1 tokens to give to the girls upstairs. The bartender would lay the doll on her back, and after he heard the girl deposit the money, there was these token boxes, and he would sit the doll back upright, ready for the next customer. And so if the doll was laying down, she was busy. If she was sitting up, she was free. And the upstairs rooms were connected to the bar by copper tubes that allowed the girls to put the money from the miners directly into the boxes downstairs. The $5 would buy the customer 15 minutes of pleasure with the prostitute working in the brothel. Now here's what really sucks. The girl would get $1.25 for her work, the bouncer would get $1.25, and the madam would get $2.50. But The Red Onion was said to be one of the most luxurious brothels in Skagway. There was a total of 10 competing brothels in the town, in addition to the Red Onion. So there was 11 altogether. And there were a lot of people that came into town for the gold rush. So it was estimated about that 100,000 people migrated through Skagway. But at any given time, there were around 15,000 men to the 300 working girls in town.
Well, then. I don't know if I want to be good. Yeah, that's an awful lot of. Woo-hoo.
It's a very long night for them ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may as well not even put the doll upright again. They may as well keep it down.
Yeah.
She ain't getting
to help
any
make the
time.
girls to help make the girls comfortable, they were allowed to decorate the rooms however they wanted. And when it was opened as a museum, they found one of the rooms had 18 layers of wallpaper.
18 different girls.
Yep. And so it said there was a red light out front of the building indicating that prostitution was happening inside. And this is where the term red light district came from, was from this gold rush town.
I was just going to say, red light, red light.
Yeah.
Roxanne,
So,
you don't have to turn on your red light. I wasn't going to sing it, but I had to sing it.
The Red Onion Saloon and Brothel were only open for a couple of years before the gold rush moved on to another area. In 1901, the ground floor became a telegraph office. Over the years, it would also serve as a dance hall, a bakery, army barracks, a union hall, a laundry shop, a gift shop, and a television studio. But most importantly, the upstairs was left untouched, preserving the history of the Red Lion Brothel.
Oh, come on. You mean to tell me they didn't touch the upstairs at all? I honestly, with all those different things going in there, you would think.
It was probably like the Bridge Tender and the Klondike, where you didn't think about it. You just threw out all your extra crap up there and just kind of out of the way. And
all right, I'll give you that.
I mean, the Bridge Tender upstairs, how much crap is upstairs that, I remember the last time we did it, the owner coming up going, "Ooh, wine glasses. I was needing these. There are 4 boxes." And then she's taking the boxes from out. I mean, we're doing an active investigation and she's handing boxes of wine glasses downstairs going, "We needed this." So it's probably the same thing with the Red Onion. Other businesses came in and they were just like, "Well, we don't use upstairs. Just throw all the extra crap up in one of the rooms."
Well, and you think with it being an army barracks, they could have used the upstairs.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't that many people. Hard to say.
That's true.
Well, enough for 10 rooms.
Yeah.
Just saying.
13 minutes in, we're kind of off the rails.
Not really. Not yet.
Not yet. The worst. Julie's off the rails.
Julie has been off the rails here.
So for about the last 50 years, the Red Onion Saloon has been back to being a saloon and a favorite stopping place for visitors to Skagway. The upstairs is now a museum of the Gold Rush area brothel. It has artifacts that were found in the floorboards that were put there by the girls and many other things. It also features the original brothel rooms, wallpaper, and artifacts from the area, offering insights into the miners' and women's lives.
And I'll see, when I was on a cruise ship and we stopped off at Skagway, I went through there, but it was so damn packed it was, you go upstairs, you run down the hallway, and then everyone's just moving. Yeah, I had a K2 with me, and there was just no time at all to try to do even an impromptu investigation. It was, oh, that's cool. Okay, now we're downstairs. Okay, there's the red onion, and
They don't want you to know nothing about it, Doc.
yeah, as Julianne says, it's standing room only, pretty much. I mean, the place is very well packed. I mean, you'd have to go there on a non-cruise day, I guess, when all the cruise ships are not coming in and
Well,
everybody's trying to get a drink.
Well, back in the day, it wasn't standing room only. It was
What up,
laying
what up?
on your back.
$20, 20 minutes.
So now we're off to the
I was just
exciting
reading what
part.
Julie was saying.
Yeah, I saw.
We're to the ghost of the Red Onion Saloon. Our main ghostly spirit of the night is a former prostitute called Lydia. Our usual ghostly apparition bar patrons are ladies in white. But tonight we're talking about Lydia, who wears an elegant black dress and smells of perfume.
Well, I guess we're done. It's not a lady in white. It's no bacon, no lady in white. We're done for the night. Thanks, everybody, for coming on. Bye, everybody.
So, did they actually have someone come in and figure out it was Lydia? Some sort of investigation, and they figured out it was Lydia. And was there an actual Lydia that used to work there?
Well, you'll find out a little more along the way.
Oh, well.
We're ahead of
Are
ourselves.
you trying to tell me?
We're not
Go
really
ahead.
done yet.
Oh, shit. I'll shut my mouth and drink a little more.
Not only did Lydia live and work in the brothel, she died there too. One source says that Lydia was a former madam as well, who still looks over the building like she did back then. Her spectral presence is a common theme for the staff and the guests. Cold spots have been reported, unexplained footsteps have been heard, and the aroma of her floral perfume fills the halls. This adds to the eerie ambiance of the saloon. The first appearance of Lydia was made to an employee. The ghostly woman had a marked up face that was described as the mark that untreated syphilis can give you. This may be just speculation, but some stories have been told that Lydia may have taken her life when she found out she was afflicted with the untreatable disease. It is believed that she hung herself in the corner of the room that she is sometimes found in, and she seems to be friendliest to women, even caressing their faces.
Dun, dun, dun.
No one knows much about the ghost. Her name has been passed down in stories, but it isn't for sure if Lydia is even her true name. Being a worker girl was a rough life, and many of the people died young. People have claimed to see Lydia's apparition gliding through corridors. And elegantly dressed, she helps take care of the upstairs of the Red Onion Saloon, even helping staff by watering the plants. Now, she has made a ruckus loud enough to have the police called on her. But when they went to check the disturbance and they saw something run into the room they believed to be hers, but when they investigated, they didn't find anything. But the Red Onion Saloon's resident ghost doesn't limit herself to the upstairs bordello, however. On the ground floor, bartenders and patrons alike have reported wine glasses moving on their own and sudden cold spots, both classic signs of a haunting. Purchased by Jan Brentmore in 1978, the Red Onion reopened as a saloon and restaurant on July 4th, 1980. The haunted historic building is as fun and lively today as it was back in 1898. Every day is a special event at the Red Onion where they feature live bands, corset shows, drag shows, theme nights, a local DJ, trivia nights, and much more. The Brothel Museum opened for guided tours around 1999. Okay. So, today the Red Onion Saloon remains a popular attraction in Skagway, not just for its historical significance and lively atmosphere, but also for its ghostly tales. The haunted history adds an element of intrigue to this already captivating establishment, making a visit to the Red Onion Saloon an experience like no other.
So
Those
there's
who
pretty
walk
much
through
you
the-
saying that Lydia is the only ghost there. There's no others.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, you leaving me in suspense here. I don't know.
I had to make it interesting.
Yeah.
Those who walk
Wait
through
a
the
minute.
swinging
Is
doors.
it true or is it something you made up?
No, this is all what I found online. I've been researching this.
It's all good. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, you know I do my research.
Oh, I know you do. Thoroughly.
Those who walk through the swinging doors of the Red Onion Saloon find themselves in a place where history, myth, and the supernatural blend seamlessly. Whether you're sipping a drink at the bar, exploring the Bordello Museum upstairs, or simply absorbing the old-time atmosphere, you might just feel Lydia's presence or witness some inexplicable happenings. When people take photos in her room, they tend to show white blurs, orbs, and sometimes even the outline of her face. So if you visit the Red Onion Saloon, make sure you take lots of pictures in the upstairs brothel museum. Maybe you'll get lucky and have Lydia appear in some of your photos. Lydia isn't the only ghost at the Red Onion Saloon. Although Lydia's ghost is a sweet and caring energy, others are not so much. There is a dark and malevolent spirit named John. It is believed he is a former bouncer for the brothel. He was supposedly harassing one of the prostitutes to the point she stabbed him to death. His spirit brushes roughly past employees and guests. He moves around objects that the staff needs, like keys or expensive drinks. And they disappear and reappear in strange places later. He roams the building causing trouble. You know he is around if you get a whiff of his horrendous body odor, or if he pushes you down the staircases in the building. His face has been seen reflected in a mirror in the madam's bedroom.
All right. So Julie says, "You go, girl." If the bouncer was harassing and everything else, then yeah, you do it. Go. No wonder he's still stuck around. He probably thought it was his business. I'm the bouncer.
I'm not for sure if I put this in later or if I forgot to put it in, but one thing I read was Lydia was the one that stabbed him.
Oh.
Oh, he was harassing Lydia.
Yeah. I didn't find that until later on when I was doing some more double checking and reading.
So unlike the Klondike, the old St. Helens Hotel, where the woman in black is evil and hates everybody and is very controlling, Lydia is the woman in black in Skagway is watches out for her girls.
Ah.
So the woman in white in Skagway is probably the one that's evil and controls everything. Polar opposites.
You said it. I was thinking it.
They actually, in the museum, they actually have a dress there that belonged to the madam, and it weighs 18 pounds. It's a full dress and everything, and it shows it in white. So the madam wore white, I think.
Unlike our madam.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, sir.
Okay, so this next part that I'm going to tell, I found so many different versions of who this person is that I don't know what is true and what's not. Every time I found a source, it told a different story about this person and what her real name was and what her life ended like. And so it's going to get really interesting in this part.
Well, that's where we let the
The,
people decide.
yeah. So there is a third entity, and the name is Diamond Tooth Lil. She was a former prostitute, and there was a couple of different histories given about her. She reportedly had a dentist in Reno pay off a gambling debt by studying diamonds in her teeth. And she had a story connected to her association with the infamous characters like Diamond Phil Jack Davis. One source described the madam as being born Katie Paola or Katie Prado. She was a famous figure known for her glamorous lifestyle and dental adornments. Diamond Lil still keeps an eye on the Red Onion Saloon and its staff, but she only makes herself known to the male guests. They claim that they feel her hands on their legs and hear soft whispers in her ears, or in their ears. So some people aren't sure if Diamond Lil is still at the Red Onion Saloon. And I read at least 4 stories with 4 different names, and most of them said she ended up in a psych hospital or dying from dementia at the age of 93 or so.
Damn.
And
It's an old age.
there was a lot of stories. But today, the Red Onion Saloon is still open as a bar, restaurant, and museum. The staff dress in period costumes, and visitors can take tours of the original brothel rooms upstairs to learn about the lives of the women who work there. Skagway is a stop on the itinerary for Alaskan cruises. The place is always full of visitors wanting to know more about the place. So if you're ever in Alaska and you're ever close by Skagway, stop in at the Red Onion and check it out.
Yeah,
An interesting.
Well,
Go ahead.
let me add a little bit on that one because I was on that Alaskan cruise. Yeah, Skagway's a cute, quaint little town. There was, like we said earlier, there's a lot of brothels in town. I tried to get into the Red Onion. Like I said, it was a quick in and out because it was so packed. Couldn't do much. It was like, hey, okay, see everything go. Some of the other saloons were also just jam-packed. I tried to get a lot of information out of there, and I couldn't. Julianne says, Alaska White Pass and Yukon Railroad, too much to see. I was actually on the Yukon Railroad and was trying to talk to one of the tour guides about paranormal Skagway. And she was like, listen, there's too much to talk about, and I've got to do the rest of this tour while you guys are doing your train ride. And I was like, well, damn. I want to know more. I'm here for like 6, I think we were in Skagway for like 6.5 hours. So we took the train into Canada, in the Klondike Gold Country, and the Mounties checked all of our IDs and everything. And then we took a bus ride back down, and it was kind of fun. I believe, Julie, you said you had been there as well. I love the train, went on it twice each time I went. I say we do a group trip and I'll go do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that will be our 5th documentary. Is Skagway, Alaska, and we can write it off as a business venture.
Right. Julie
That would be
says,
so
"Hell
much fun.
Yeah, I think the 3 of us and Julie would have way too damn much fun.
Oh, we would.
We might get locked up. Okay, go ahead, sir.
An interesting side note to the story about the Red Onion was that in 1914, they moved the building. They moved it from 6th and State Street to where it sits now on 2nd and Broadway. The building was kind of slapped together, and as the town got bigger, the owner decided, well, I'm going to move it 4 blocks closer to the train depot so I can attract more visitors to the saloon. So they hoisted the building up on logs and pushed it. They used 1 horse and a team of men. So the visuals got to be great, you know, watching all of them like push this brothel down the road. But when they got the building to the new spot, they realized that they had put the building facing the wrong direction. But instead of them turning it, catch this, they sawed off the front and back of the building and swapped them.
That is funny.
So, yeah, it says they switched the pieces and nailed the whole thing back together again. So if you're ever up there, the cut lines, you can still see the cut lines where they totally flopped the building around.
That is hilarious.
Okay, and I thought this was so much longer than it was.
Well, I do have the Red Onion Saloon webpage up, and they do offer a 2-hour guided walking tour of Skagway's historic streets and back alleys, where women of the evening brush shoulders with notorious characters such as Sophie Smith and Frank Reed. Stories of Klondike Kate, Cade Wilson, and Diamond Lil depict the adventurous, lusty, and sometimes tragic stories of hundreds of women who stampeded north. Your tour will visit several cribs and districts, culminating with a stop at the restored brothel museum located above the world-famous Red Onion Saloon. So, I mean, if you're doing a cruise ship and you got a lot of hours and you don't want to do a train, you could probably do the walking tour.
Huh.
Recommended age to participate is 14 years old and up. Parent or legal guardian must accompany participants under the age of 21 years old. Meanwhile, our tours, we're like, 13 and up, and we're going to talk about prostitution.
Bathhouses.
Bathhouses.
Their menu looks good.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to actually try to get food or drinks. I did not get the drink package on the cruise, so there was no drinking for me. There was a lot of iced tea and lemonade. A lot of Arnold Palmers on the boat.
So next time you know you want to go drinking.
Well, if you're going to go to a saloon...
Yeah, totally.
Bathhouses are men on men.
Wow.
Well, yes, but, like the brothels in St. Helens here, they were redefined as bathhouses with the ladies, so that it was not technically prostitution. They were not brothels, they were bathhouses. That's how our town liked to get around certain things. Oh, well, brothels are illegal, but these are bathhouses where the working men of the docks come and they get a warm bath, and our women are just there to help them out and keep the tubs warm. Quote, unquote.
So on their website, one of the tours they offer is called the Quickie. The Quickie Brothel Tour. And it says, stop in for a tour of our lovely restored brothel museum. One of our charming madams will make an announcement from the back stairs and whisk you and the group up to the stairway of heaven. Walk the same floors as yesteryear's lonely miners and ladies of negotiable affection. Hear entertaining tales of women who worked here and see the many artifacts they left behind, including a priceless silver dress. We invite all ghost hunters to bring their cameras and see if you can capture our resident ghost. The tour includes a Red Onion souvenir garter.
Oh, Jesus.
Technically, I did take the tour. I'm going to go ahead and go out on be a little honest, because that was a while ago, but I did not book the tour. I just kind of went in and walked with a bunch of other people. So I did not get the full 20 minutes.
Well, this says the tour is $20
I
a
didn't
person.
know. For anybody watching, I did not know. Somebody told me
the
it's
15 minute
$100. Go upstairs. Nobody told me that there was a package that you had to buy. I just walked in, saw people going upstairs. Somebody said ghosts, and I just went.
Of course.
Julie went in
it says that
2023 and 2024. Wow. Back to back.
This says parents and guardians should use their discretion as tour material is a tad risque, and the museum has several painted new portraits.
Scams.
Wow.
Yeah, and then the White Pass Yukon Route Railroad is the one I took. The tour lasts approximately 6.5 hours, so I think I was actually in Skagway maybe like 8? Was it 6.5 hours? I don't remember. I don't remember it lasting 6.5 hours. Maybe it was a different train ride. I don't know. Oh yeah, it was a different train ride. Because they said, this one says the extravagant tour lets you experience the best Skagway has to offer. Take a stunning ride on the White Pass Yukon Route Railroad, one of North America's 2 narrow gauge railroads. Enjoy picture stops on the way down with your guide. At Liarsville, enjoy a salmon bake feast, fun show, and pan for gold before making your way to the Red Onion Saloon for a tour. Yeah, see, ours went from Skagway up into Canada and then bust back down. So I didn't go. Did you go to the cemetery? No, I did not go to the cemetery. I wanted to, but I had to catch the train that went up into the Klondike up into Canada. There was a lot of things I wanted to do in Skagway.
They do have another tour. It's called the Morning Tour, and it's before the brothel and the bar opens. And a splendidly costumed Red Onion madam greets you with a mimosa, Bloody Mary, or a Klondike coffee, and a souvenir garter. On a rare glimpse behind the velvet curtains, you can hear stories of courageous women, past and present, including Klondike Kate, Diamond Tooth Lil, and others. You'll learn about the many iterations of the Red Onion since its 1898 opening and its extinct role in Skagway's gold rush and more recent but less intoxicating history. Next, you take your drink and head upstairs to the celebrated brothel museum for a guided tour. Explore the hallway, bedrooms, and artifacts left behind by the soiled doves of yesteryear. Then you get back aboard the motor coach and you journey to the Gold Rush Cemetery, the final resting place of some of the more colorful characters of the Klondike Gold Rush. And that's part of a package tour.
Well, when we all plan this out, we should do that. Well, kind of depends on the cruise ships when they run in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool to go. My friend had a hotel up there, but it burnt down last month. So not there, but outside of, I think, Anchorage. But I think Skagway's Juneau, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit further up. No, further down. I don't know. It's up, down, sideways. I don't know.
left, no right.
Oh, it says the Red Onion is reachable from any of the docks. There's a shuttle bus that can bring you to the center of town, or it's a 10 to 15 minute walk from the cruise port.
Yeah, I did the walk from the cruise ship in. It's an interesting walk, and you're just like getting closer and closer to the city, and you're like, I just want to be there already.
Oh, one of those walks.
Yeah, one of those walks.
Well, it looks like it'd be a fun place to go.
Yeah, it would be. I don't know. We kind of fizzled out. I know next week we got Portlock, the abandoned city attacked by Bigfoot.
That'd be a good one.
That'll wrap up our Alaskan month. James, thoughts, feelings?
Thoughts, feelings. Shit, you're asking me now. Thoughts, feelings. Say, you know what? It's a good place to go. I'd want to get in there. Why not? I want to know more. There's something tells me there's more to than just the 3 entities. I just have this feeling there's more, and they have not been discovered yet. So
Yeah, they
it'd
said
be
that,
interesting to get in there and do an investigation and find them out.
Well, if
Yeah,
if
they
they had, if Skagway had a decent sized airport, I would say, since I have buddy passes on the airline I work for, we can always fly up and actually spend more time than having to wait on a cruise ship to get us there and then
Right.
running back to the docks.
Exactly. Oh shit.
All right, Tammy, thoughts, feelings?
And I want to go meet Lydia. And there was stuff that talked about the women not living very long up there, probably from the diseases and just everything that they went through. And so there probably is a lot more, because when you see how many layers of wallpaper is, you know, either the girls would quit or they die or something.
Right.
So there may be a lot of extra history there. But
Well, you know, and to find out a little more about this Diamond Tooth Lil, you know, get the real lowdown on her.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
by the
'cause
way, James,
it actually-
they do serve Jack Daniels in the bar.
Oh, all right. Got my attention.
Open daily, 11
So
a.m. to
it-
7 p.m. ish. That's what the menu says. Open daily, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. ish. You can drive a Skagway.
No.
So
That-
apparently,
If we ever made enough money to just do a long road trip and not have to worry about work, it would be a very long. I mean, we do the old Ghost Adventures RV U-Haul and just start hitting a bunch of all the places along the way.
oh, that would be fun. So apparently, while staff is getting changed at the Red Lion, that John, the bouncer that Lydia stabbed, will fling the doors open on the staff when they're changing. So he likes to be a peeper too.
Oh.
Might have to put an adult warning on this podcast.
No.
Well,
We've
you
had
know,
some
when it goes,
interesting ones lately.
when it goes to Spotify, I normally try to flag it.
Uh,
All right, well, kind of
I don't know.
sickering out here.
I really oh, there was one more thing. When they were talking about John on the tours, they call him the one who can't, who should, or the one. It's the Voldemort thing. The one who shall not be named.
Oh.
Because they said that, yeah, they don't want to talk about him. So I don't know what all there was there, but there was actually, let's see, there was.
So if someone said
here.
his name, they would get, touched, freaked out. I mean,
Yeah, let's see. It says, so this guy was on the tour, and it said, during the city walk portion of the Ghost and Good Time Girls Tour, one of our fellow tour goers asked about the Red Onions, male ghost. And the guide's like, oh, I won't be talking about him, especially once we're inside the building. I only talk about Lydia. They said, is he as awful as they say? She goes, he must not be named. She said, I've never encountered him, and I hope I never do. It's why we don't talk about him, especially by name. I don't want to give him that much power.
okay, so what if you're in there with your significant other and his name is John, and you inadvertently say, oh, John, check this out. Oops. He was named.
Yeah. Well, when you smell the horrendous body odor, you'll know he's there. Because they said,
great.
while Lydia has a pleasant floral perfume, he has the body odor. They said he's a real stinker. And they said John's a meanie with a violent streak. He's been known to push people down the stairs.
Oh, I would say bring it on.
Julie says, take a train to Skagway. I like train trips. Train rides are pretty damn cool.
Cross country on an Amtrak.
Most definitely. All right, well, I have a dog breathing heavily in my face and needs to go out, so why don't we go ahead and just wrap this up? Little side note, Julie, if you could DM the DBK Facebook page to get your information, because you're coming on to the war room. It's got to
happen.
It's gonna happen. The king has spoken.
No. We would like it.
We would like you to come on board and talk about paranormal stuff on the war room. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get out of here before my dog eats my face. James, if you want to just close us out.
Oh, and you missed this the last few weeks, haven't you?
Well, I butchered it last week, man. I butchered the hell out of it.
All right, well, fine. Keep your cryptids close and tight. Hug them all night. Until next week. Have a good Merry Christmas.
Well, everybody.